did you pay attention to the way Tyreek Hill rode for Tua this offseason and this year, right?
Yeah, he convinced all of us how great Tua was.
It's like us riding for each other on this show. Like, we're going to ride for each other. Where are the teammates that are riding for Aaron Rodgers? Have you heard any of them? Have you heard any of them speak up?
Crickets.
Loud?
At least as far as I can tell, crickets.
I never hear Green Bay Packer players ever say anything anyway, though.
Yeah,
unless it's negative about Aaron Rodgers.
Only ones ever
but
really
Key, if somebody was coming under fire, and like a teammate's going to eventually step up and say, I just think that's fast. That's interesting to me. I'm just paying attention. I'm waiting for somebody to say, you know what? This is our team thing. It's not on Aaron. Like, I don't know. And maybe I need to do more research and more due diligence.
No, it's not that you need to do more research. They just, for some reason, I just feel like Packer players just don't. Only person really talks is Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers. Devontae Adams used to say stuff, but that's really it.
Who would be in a position to, like, think about this for a second. This is part of the problem with the team. Of the receivers with the standing to feel like they could say something.
Talks, but he's hurt.
Right, but Randall Cobb, I'm talking about like a guy in his prime who has that kind of gravitas and the bona fides, right? Like he's going to say, none of the rookies going to say anything, right? Who's going to talk? Aaron Jones going to say something? Who's there really? Bakhtiari's in and out of on and off the field.
Yeah, but you don't need to be an offensive guy to I understand what Jay is saying. You know, you need to be an offensive guy to say, look, it's all of us that's struggling. It's not just Aaron Rodgers. You know, we got to do our part. He needs to do his part. We need to play together and fight together. We've been in this position before together. We got full confidence that we're going to turn it around because he's our leader.
But maybe they would if Rodgers' point didn't seem to be. To my ears, what that sounds like is, I'm a baller. I got the hard way. I just won back-to-back MVP. If these dudes want to show up, I'm right here.
Again, I've never saw somebody at his level or heard somebody at his level have to talk about the hardware of MVPs. I've heard them talk about their championships, but I've never. That was just weird to me.
You imagine Patrick Mahomes ever giving that speech? I can't imagine
that's what I said.
Patrick Mahomes ever saying, "I'm the MVP." If these guys,
And I'm not saying he is
weird to me,
at all, but I kind of see like MJ sometimes. Maybe not like that, but
yeah, it's true.
It's kind of like that. Kind of reminds me a little bit about.
I heard
MJ.
Michael Jordan say, "I got all the MVP trophies."
Not
know what else,
publicly,
Jay?
but like privately,
Here's
I've heard
the difference.
MJ talk that way.
But yeah, privately about stuff.
I agree. I'm just trying to think of somebody that kind of.
Here's the difference. No, you're right, Jay.
My name's yes, I got it.
MJ is a great one. That is very MJ. I got, Stephen A. tells a story about how someone said something to Michael Jordan, someone has to bring their A game, and MJ was like, just someone bring A game, right? Like, none of these guys have But here's the difference. Michael Jordan was never sorry like this. He spent his career never sorry like this.
That's why I was just thinking of somebody that sounds kind of like that in my head, never comparing.
Yeah. No, but what I mean is, so when he said it,
struggling.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
when he said it, he wasn't trying to.
Sorry in context.
Let's say struggling.
But when Aaron Rodgers is saying it's coming off defensive because he has to defend what's happening recently, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't need to defend it that way, though.
That's right.
That's what makes it extra defensive.
That's why I'm like, okay, what does this mean? What does it mean?
There are people calling him washed. There are people out there saying, "Oh, he's washed."
But
so,
if you call me washed,
I hear you. I know.
You want to know the question, guys?
Yeah, I want to know the question.
Pat McAfee asked Aaron Rodgers if he thinks the Packers still have it.
Okay. You said Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
So then he should be talking about the Packers and not himself.
Well, he's starting with him. He's like, I know. I still got it. What about these dudes?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.